Today on The Real,
we're crushing on Monday as The Real welcomes back the hottest topic to hit our table.
Man Crush Monday returns.
I love it! Plus, it's another fantastic giveaway.
And Queen Sugar's Kofi Siriboe.
Oh, he could be my man crush.
The Real.
So much for being here. Oh, yes, this is very exciting. Okay, as you guys may know, I am engaged to be married to the love of my life, Israel Houghton. And so for me, preparing for marriage is more so planning our lives together and making sure that we both enter into marriage with a stable foundation and for the right reasons.
I love that.
So with that being said, what I wanted to talk about today was the fact that I started premarital counseling, you guys.
I love that.
And if you aren't familiar with what premarital counseling is, for me, we are having up our pastor.
Yes.
A pastor is actually working with us, the person who we are hoping is going to marry us. And growing up, the way I was raised was you take premarital classes, premarital counseling. They ask you great questions. It's almost like a therapy session, but I've never been to therapy before, so this is the closest I've ever gotten to it.
Wow.
And they make sure that you've got a great foundation that if I was a minister and I was going to marry somebody, I wouldn't just marry just anyone. I'd want to know that I'm bringing a union together that is doing it for the right reasons and under the covenant of God.
I love that.
Yeah. So I went for the first time.
How was it?
Did you like it?
So I was so
Did you guys
scared
go
because I didn't
separately or
know.
together?
We went together.
Okay.
Yes.
What kind of questions?
Okay.
Yes.
They asked. Obviously, they could see that we're very much in love.
Yes.
But like you always tell me, marriage takes more than that.
Yes.
So they asked us, we actually had to go home and do homework that was more so soul-searching as to what do we see our purpose together in life.
Love
like
that.
Bigger than like just being in love.
They gave you homework?
Yeah, what do we think our purpose is in life
that.
together? Do we have a shared purpose, a shared goal in life?
Yes.
And I loved that because it's greater than just, oh, I love you and I'm in love with you.
Yes.
But what is the greater purpose for our love together?
He's
What
going
can
to
that
be-
represent
Yes.
to the world? What can we offer to other couples?
Yes.
It was
What other
pretty
questions
deep.
they asked?
Trying to think. Oh, they asked about distrust, like, that sort of thing. Like, Adrienne, what do you feel about, like, real questions that are like, you've been in a relationship before where there has been, what's the word I'm looking for? Infidelity and things of that sort. How do you feel about that? Do you trust each other 100%? And we kind of delved into that. And it actually got kind of weird because my natural reaction to questions like that is to not look stupid.
Oh,
and I have a fear of embarrassment that I ever would go out on the limb and say, I know 100% this person would never do that to me out of fear that I'd look stupid one day. And my answer was, I don't put anything past anyone. And what does that say? That I had like a little bit of a
guard up.
A guard up. Now, my guard isn't up to Israel, but it's up to opening myself up to other people. Does that make sense?
Right. Like you're not being completely transparent with the person who's trying to kind of help you guys.
Correct. And then at some point, that came down, and it was a very honest and
didn't
great...
that feel amazing?
It did.
Yes.
It felt
That's
really good.
awesome.
So, I wanted to ask you guys, all three of you have been married. Some people don't know, Loni, you have been married before.
Don't tell my business.
Well done. You said it on the show.
Lonnie, this
You
is the table
said
of
it.
trust, Lonnie.
Yeah.
You said it on the show.
Stop it.
You were Tell him.
America, I was married.
There you go. The truth will set you free. Why do you hate saying that so much?
Because it was the worst 6 months of my life.
No, see, and this is what it is. This is called
this is
the
real.
and I love that, Loni.
And that's why I'm very
Did you-
happy that you're taking premarital counseling.
Did you do
because- No, of course. That's why I'm divorced.
No, but wait. But wait. With that said, there's a lot of wisdom behind this. What would you say is maybe something that Adrienne should
Yes.
bring up in
What kind
counseling?
of advice
Yes.
could we give Adrienne
Yeah.
to
How
set
can
her
I
up for
avoid-
success,
Yeah, how
Loni?
can I avoid
Okay, well,
having the
let's
worst
start.
6 months
Let's
of my
start
life?
from the high part to the low. Okay, so
Okay.
you start first, since you're most successful with children and kids.
Okay.
You're single, but you're still married, and then I'm divorced. Okay, so let's go.
Go for it. What
Okay.
advice did you give? And did you do premarital counseling?
I did.
Okay.
It was very important to Adam and I, and our pastor, hi, Pastor Dudley, he thought it was important to, definitely give us premarital counseling before he married us. And it
Yes.
helped us definitely in the long run, so I'm so happy you are doing it.
Yes.
One of the biggest things that I learned is about communication. People will tell you that, but a lot of the times when you communicate, you're already thinking about your rebuttal. You're not really truly listening to what the person is saying. And here's the big one. You have to try to understand what they're saying. That's the biggest one.
Yeah.
And then there's one more, okay?
I'm ready.
This helped us out a lot. Our pastor said, make sure that you don't build a wall too high, because you know how sometimes you can get into an argument.
Little
a
resentments build up.
grudges.
Yes.
And he calls it laying bricks, right? Make sure you don't lay too many bricks that you can't, walk over that wall.
Yes.
So when you have an issue, don't run from it.
Yes.
Talk about it. Face on, no matter what. This really
yes.
helps us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because in that moment, it really makes me stop and think to not build the wall.
That is very
Okay.
good.
Okay.
To keep your heart
Beautiful.
soft to your husband.
Yeah. Yes.
Lonnie, let's get down to the bottom. She started at the top?
Now we here.
Okay. Talk to me. What do you suggest?
I agree with everything they said. Everything they said is the opposite of what I did. So you listen to
my
that
God.
and you'll be okay, all right?
Oh my God.
Seriously, you will be fine. I mean, you're doing your thing. And the main thing is with the finances, with, the intimacy, things like that. It's like, for me, I didn't discuss with him where I wanted to be in my life. You already know where you want to be in your life.
Yeah.
So you'll be okay. And you guys are going to keep walking and going through things. So I think this is a great start. And I want to tell people, because a lot of people feel like therapy is a stigma against it. There's nothing wrong with
it.
talking, because they're professional. They'll ask you a series of questions that maybe your mama don't, you can't go to my mama. I went to my mama for therapy. That's probably why I'm divorced. Sorry, mama. She wrong. Her advice is go to a professional if you really feel like you need the professional help.
And that's actually very healthy.
And also people that actually are successful, they're successful.
Yeah.
So, you go to them
Oh, and I have
and
one
you'll
more.
be okay.
I have one more.
Yes.
Don't forget to keep dating.
Yes!
A lot of
Oh,
the times when
I
people
love
get
that.
married, they forget to
Yes.
go out and
Yes.
enjoy each other.
Yes.
So always make time for that.
Yes.
For
Sure. So,
that is so exciting.
It's definitely important to know what you want in life, and nobody knows that better than a 5th grader named Zoe. After being constantly bothered by her classmate Noah, Zoe decided to write a list of rules and regulations for him to follow. Let me read you the rules,
we go.
all right?
Okay.
Do not touch my shoulder. Do not get behind me with all that plain foolishness. Don't get behind me at all. Do not speak to me unless it's a greeting, which will be never. Stop playing with me on the bus. I have a short temper with people, and you ruin my day because you play too much. Reread this 500 times. You like me as a girlfriend, but I don't like you as a boyfriend. I'm too young. If you break any of these rules, I'm calling my daddy, my mom's friends, my fake mom, and a janitor I know.
A janitor.
her mama taught her well. I love it.
Now,
love
Zoe
it.
may be young, but I love how blunt she is about what she wants. Now, do you think, people in life just can't take a hint, or do they need tough love?
Boundaries are important, let me tell you. But I will say this. Growing up, I started taking the train in New York City with my little train pass to go to school when I was 12. And my mom taught me that people will only treat you the way you allow them to treat you.
That's right.
Yes.
And I think there's so much truth to that. With that being said, if I'm 4'11" now, I might have been 4 nothing then. So I would get on the train, and being little, my mom would tell me, you gotta look people in the face and let them know you're not gonna mess with me. Yep. So I would be on that train, and I would hear other stories about girls getting bothered, guys touching them. I'm letting y'all know right now, no one ever bothered me, no one ever touched me. And the reason why was because my face said, I am not the one.
Show the face.
I would be on that train like this. Try to talk to me.
Hey. Hey, who?
I would be so stank. I feel like whatever aura I was giving out was just don't mess with me, and I love my mom for that. Thank you. It's true New Yorker style. Don't come at me the wrong way. So I never had to deal with people messing with me because they just knew better.
Well, I will have to say, I need rules and regulations, okay? I don't care because I like to go, and being a comic, though, too, I always try to go over the boundaries. So it's like, if I tell you something or if I joke with you, it's like, no, you got to tell me, Loni, okay, that's too much. Because I'm like, I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to take your hints. You need to give me tough love and say, Loni, stop. And I know that, and I know that about myself, and I'm not going to change it. That is me.
Well, Loni, if I slip you a little note under your door, you know what's up.
Read it 500 times.
Read it 500 times.
Tam is the one, though. Tam is
About
the one.
what?
You are the one. I believe you know how to give tough love.
I sure do.
Yes, you do. And we applaud you for it.
Yeah.
Well, my sister and I, we grew up on a soundstage because we did Sister Sister from like 14 to 21.
Wow.
So we really didn't experience the whole like dating lifestyle, dating thing. But you remember how you used to go to the mall with your friends?
Yes.
And remember when guys used to call you Shorty?
Oh, Shorty,
Yes.
right? Everything.
Shorty.
Yes.
Well, they used to get the diss in unison with my sister and I. They used to come up to us and they used to be like, what up, Shorty? What up, Shorty? What's your sign? What's your sign? And T and I would be like, stop sign and merge to the left. In unison, and you guys, it always worked.
On the
It
count
sure
of
did.
3, let's try it.
Wait. What we gonna try?
Stop saying to merge to the
Okay,
left.
okay,
One,
okay.
ready? Wait, she's calling us. No, she's kind of calling us.
Okay, all
Okay,
right.
okay.
Hey, Shorty. Hey, Shorty. What's your sign?
3.
Stop sign and merge to the left.
Our next guest will soar to the top of your Man Crush Monday list the second you meet him. He's one of the sweetest stars of Queen Sugar on OWN, which is the #1 new scripted cable show for women. Ladies, get ready. Please welcome Kofi Siriboe.
How y'all doing?
Welcome to the show. Let me tell y'all something about this guy. The reaction he got from the audience when he was on our live show at the Essence Fest in New Orleans was crazy, all right? I want you guys to check out the tape. Check it out.
Got the
Kofi,
tape.
I have to ask you, what was it like meeting Oprah for the first time?
One word to describe that is magical. She's somebody I looked up to my entire life. My mom, my dad, they grew up with her. And for her to...
What happened?
What's going on?
What?
What? What's up, y'all?
happened?
Hey.
They saw something we didn't see.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
like, what y'all seeing?
They went crazy.
They were just like screaming out of nowhere.
Yeah,
was
you
nuts.
started talking and
Yeah,
the
no, that
women
was
went
an
crazy.
experience. I didn't know why they were doing. I thought Oprah came out. So yeah.
It was you.
It was you, baby. It was all your chocolate
What's up,
stuff.
Loni?
You know, I love it. it. You know, now that Queen Sugar's airing is popular, do you ever get recognized? Are you recognized a lot?
It's been crazy. I go to the airport, people stop me. I go to a place called Simply Wholesome. It's like my favorite spot.
I love Simply Wholesome.
I was walking across the street to CVS. I got like 4 people honking their car. They're like, Ralph Angel, be nice to Darla, Ralph Angel.
No way.
Yeah, it was a moment. I loved it. It was a moment.
loved it.
Yeah.
Well, it's also been announced that you will be playing Jada Pinkett Smith's love interest in the movie Girl Trip.
Yeah.
Wow. Congratulations. Oh. How did you get that role?
I was in New Orleans filming Queen Sugar, so I got the audition for the part. It was a college student, Jada Pinkett's love interest, so I was excited. I didn't find out until Essence. After we taped the show, I talked to Will Packer, who's the producer of the project, and he was like, so are we doing this? Is the deal done? I'm like, yeah, the deal's done. What you mean? And he was like, nah, it's done. And that was the moment I was like, wow, so this is really
Amazing.
So you mentioned you play Ralph Angel on Queen Sugar, and you're a single father who's in trouble with the law. So I want to know, how do you connect with your character?
Well, with Ralph Angel, I really tried to make him human because that's what we all are.
Yes.
So I didn't really pay attention to those attributes. It was really just about his love for his son, his ambition to really like figure out his identity and just move past his past. So that's really what I focused on. But it's coming to life. People are loving it. It's dope.
Good for you.
I'm going to ask a question that I know our viewers want to know.
What's that?
Are you single?
Yes, I am.
They're like, thank you. They're like, there is a God.
Okay. There's hope. What type of woman you like?
Man, I like ambitious women. I like women who know themselves. I like women who support other women. And
Good quality. That's what's up.
I've never heard a guy say that.
Yes.
I'm helping everybody out. I'm just like,
Okay, well, before you leave, can you head on over there and give our heel a spin? Will you go over there and spin it?
For you.
I just spin it?
Yes, just go for it. And whatever it lands on, you have to do.
Yes.
How hard am I supposed to
Give it
spin
a
it?
Whatever you feel.
Give it a spin.
Yeah.
See.